Astra, we are just in the Discord because I believe Dante is PC. It's been a little while, so I don't quite remember. Okay. Not you. The weirdest trip I've ever had with, oh, I need to re-invite you. Actually, you said you couldn't join me, right? Let me just re-log in. That's probably my end. But there was a guy I thought that sounded similar to myself, and somebody ended up recording our conversation. It was just like everyone's hanging out, and I realized he doesn't sound the same in the video and I don't sound the same, so that like really like mind effed me. But I was just like, I thought we sounded the same, now I don't think I sound the same to myself. So it's interesting that we both share that dislike of our own voice. To the point that even when I edit, I usually edit in ×2, so I don't have to hear like myself as well. People are like, oh man, people are like, how do you come up with the funny jokes or commentary that you do? I'm like, it is all improv because I don't respect myself enough to script. The only time is
you're despicable.
Mr. Kerrigan, I'm asking, have a good stream. You're welcome. Because I love your crazy, because I love your voice, man. It literally makes me sleepy. It's so calming. Well, that's nice. I don't think I have a bad voice or anything. I just don't like that it doesn't sound the same. It just feels like a lie. Alright, you should be able to join on me now. We got, because someone else just joined on me. This guy is the expert here. He does speedruns. This is my buddy that's a speedrunner. Thank you so much for the 50 bits. Astra, we are in the Discord. Oh, okay. You don't need to join party. Yeah, you don't need to be waking anybody up. Tuesday, so yes. Okay, I'll check your build out, Bane. Dang. Never played it, never will. I thought you were about to say, like, I had a void build once, like those comments. I was a void build. I've tried all of it. I can play any subclass and do well. There's some I do better with, obviously, but once I hear that they're nerfing something, if I don't like it, I make sure I play it a couple of days, just so I can know exactly how it felt before. That way, it's easier to understand what the nerf is, right? If you've played it, other than you just don't see it as much. Gotcha. Oh. How do you like how I have this guy just CC'd? You see how he has his eyes covered? I'm doing that. Get to see what it feels like. Oh, the build that I helped you with? Oh my gosh. Out of context, I was like, what are we talking about? Like, am I getting hit on? Quick, find my wife. I told you it could happen. Alright, let's look at SSN. Yeah, there we go. I would recommend 70 resiliency though. I would sacrifice the 50. I'll wake everyone up. I'm immediately trimming something that just happened. Oh, that's so funny. Are you able to look at the stream? This is what I'm dying over. This is what my character just did. Let me know when you're ready. Catch that? My guy just mantled over and over. It looked like he was going up the stairs on his force. I'm like, what did my Titan just do? See, I just try to keep him in place. And I crouch most of the time, so you guys have more area to shoot above my head. So his little healers, you'll need to shoot them. They have like little tethers, like leashes going to them. There you go. And usually I can just do I can do this for I know. So it's all about being the perfect distance away that he's gonna do the melee, right? But also far enough back that he doesn't launch you away. So every different type of boss or enemy has like a spacing that you need to be to just keep them in place. So I memorize all that stuff too. Go. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Let them do their job. And I'm having constant restoration times too because strongholds. And the sword that I'm running, it deflects damage and that can proc the perfect guard. So I'm procking. Oh no. And it cost me no ammo to do that. Oh, they eventually did, Dave from Walmart. How are you doing? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I find as long as you have teammates that shoot, I find him one of the easier bosses because you don't have to cheese him or whatever. I can just hold him in place, you know? And it ends up being a semi-fast clear on him just because you have a much safer time doing damage. He's not chasing you around the whole time. Only thing you have to worry about are the ads. But I think that's a pretty good utility, or I would say value, right? If I'm basically removing the Tormentor from the Tormentor fight. That's the way I think about it. I care about the utility and the fun I'm bringing to my team over necessarily what the damage number or whatever the stats say. Yeah, this room's gross. We're getting the two worst bosses like in the game back to back. Yeah, Bane for real. Yeah. Let's go. You can even block while you're suspended. Oh, I sure found the one hole. I have that one too. It's not letting me emote. What? There we go. I have that one too. I don't know. I was gonna say what? I'm getting a chest. And then I'll go talk to the ogre. I don't normally find the holes. I see. He fell in the hole when we were fighting a champion. I know it's not normal for you, Astra. It was funny. So yeah, I can keep him staggered, I can keep him on me. That's great. I'm gonna kill the sniper up here. Snipers are bad. It can definitely feel like throwing for sure for a lot of players. I would say 99% of players sniping is the throw. They'll average like 2 snipes in like 6 games. That's not a lot of value. Ah, I see. You could, but what I would recommend is just waiting until someone like pushes you, and then just swap to it, right? Use your primary, and then when somebody tries to ape you, and then you have a one shot for when they ape you. You can use it to be aggressive, but it more like if you're not an aggressive like shotgunner, one of the best ways you can do it is like use it to like you hit someone a couple primary shots, you don't have enough time to actually do the TTK and they're too close. You just clean them up with the shotgun. Fusions are a little bit better at that too. For like shutting down people. I don't use them. I don't condone them, but I will admit I will give them their props. They're good at shutting down people challenging them. A little bit too good, but they're good. It has to be a hip fire. I don't know if you knew that. Has to be hip fire. It has to be crits. Ah, it has severe damage fall off. Yeah, you gotta be closer. Even my finisher, how I do a finisher, is based on strongholds. My finisher is block plus reload. Because I'm holding block anyways. I went for a melee and he killed me. Rude. Whoop. Transcendent is back. Oh, you heard it. No? This is Rainbow Six Siege. It's a really fun shooter where you take turns being a terrorist or a not. And you take turns defending and attacking. Right now, we're on attack. Our turn is really long. You can't go in there. We're safe. Good, good, good. News to me. Accidentally stunning a champion, I think, is just a great level of disrespect. I am playing with Jante Transcendent. Do you know him? His name is Transcendent Hunan. He just said I knew his Inferno once. I don't know what that means. Oh, I see, I see. He's making a pun. I did not get that. I was like, Inferno is like a very like specific noun. How do you remember someone's specific noun? Man, he just made a pun of your name, and I basically allowed him to do it. No regrets. Is it actually? Or was that sarcasm that I missed? Okay. Nice. It's what? Sorry. Oh, it's Dante. Okay. I thought you said Todd Tay. And I'm like, I would definitely go by Dante over Tate for sure. Well, that's a cool name. Did they give a reason why they chose that name? Is it named after something, or did they just like it? I think he has another joke. Dante nickname is DMC. And what is... Ah... I was just wondering, because I'm a bit obsessed with, like, mythology. Greek and Norse are my favorite, but in Greek, there's a name. Ares has two sons, and those sons are the horses that pull his chariot. One is named Phobos, which is the god of fear, and then he has his brother, named Deimos, which is spelled Deimos, Deimos. And I just think Deimos is so pretty that I'm gonna put that name in one of my future sons' names. But yeah, he'll have the Greek god of dread for a middle name. I need heavy stat. Let's go. That's a pretty golden middle name. Have you gotten approved? Yes. My wife even said I could name it the first name, but I'm not going to do that. But I'll let him know what his full name is, and whatever he wants to go by, he can. And after that, everyone will probably have some type of bird-related thing in there for their middle names. Oh, the eye. I'm out of heavy ammo, so just very unfortunate. Actually, I should be able to switch. Never mind. Yeah, there we go. Thumbs the... Where am I from, Sai? I am from Arizona. Where did my family come from? One side is Cajun and the other side is Danish. I should always have the heavy exotic glaive. Can't do that because I'm running Strongholds Transcendent. That would be heavy slot, and that's an exotic slot, so I couldn't run Urko Sum with it. So I couldn't run Strongholds. Oh, it's okay. We made it through. Oh, for when you run out of heavy ammo. Hmm. Yeah, that doesn't let me block. What I needed to do is I needed to just not use that ammo, or if I'm getting low, just switch to this one. Okay. Are you guys wanting to do another one, or is that it for you? Did you want to do another one, Dante? Okay. What shader? Oh. Hee hee. That's why I like Stronghold, so that I could just be in the middle of all that shit and just... I'm okay. Go. That guy just gave up. He just let me do it. Let's go. Well, that's so funny. I'd rather have slice. I used to just care if slice is actually really decent in PvP. I haven't tried it with the Iron Banner on her. I bet you'd be decent. Oh. Oh, no, we're to Dante, since he is low. And now you're full health again, and I'll go back to going full health. Let's go. That was rude. Let me spread all my strand bullshit. I can heal you more. That's why I run the healing stuff. I keep my team alive, and then I keep myself alive. Full support. Thought I was gonna knock him off. Let's go. Okay, next area time. Let's go. As you can see, I can kind of just... I've had so much experience with it, I can kind of just like zone out. And just... Yeah. I've used this build a long time. It's my... only one I've really specialized in for PvE. I saw someone do it like years ago, and I was like, I must know how to do that. Yeah, what he said. Thank you for following the host, Topa. I'm following that. That's me. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for following the host. Me. Rude. Do you want this one or? Yeah, what's the or? No, there's this one or. So we're an ice cream shop. Oh, Askrust shamed the build. Oh yeah, I know he shamed Stronghold. I think he's silly. The reason why I like it with Banner of War the best is for my D&D nerds in there. There's a class called Paladin, and they have like a heal that pulses out around them, and they're like a tankish class where they like kind of tank stuff. The class mechanics very fun, very cool. The having to keep your oath and basically be like a narc, not very fun. So I usually go Oathbreaker. That way I'm not messing up my party's game for role-playing purposes. Yeah, that's right. Colonel Ray Mustang, snap at them all. Yeah, let's go. Brotherhood's great. There's not very many people I know who call Brotherhood a bad anime. Although I do like to make the like dog girl jokes a lot because of that, because it makes fans always sad. Like I have a shirt that goes, it's making fun of the pen apple pen, like that stupid song. And for me, it's like dog. The shirt shows the dog shoes turn into, and then girl equals, and then the homunculus shoes turn into. Most people say nothing about it, but then you know that they're fans of the show because they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, your shirt's so wrong." So I've even had people like as they go by be like, "I hate your shirt." Uh-huh. Oh, I actually died. I took a lot of damage there. Keeping Astra alive. Those spawns were brutal. Let's go. One more blind for on your way out, huh? Ooh. Let's go. Well, that's not a bad one. Let's go. No. What time is it? I'll do one more. Okay. Thank you for all the people that have been liking the live and sharing it, by the way, on TikTok. Oh, I got a French comment. I don't read French. Not because I can't. I just choose not to. Oh my gosh! In French, he basically just said, "Wish my lobbies were like that." Even in French, I get those cringe-ass comments. You know, you said it earlier, but I didn't catch it. I didn't. you said that you went back and watched one of the videos we did. Was it like a YouTube video or like you just went back and watched the VOD? Interesting. Just to like see how you sounded, or are you just interested to see what it was like from my perspective since you played it? Yeah, I could see that. Did you feel that you, I don't know how else to say this, but did you feel that you behaved well, or were you just so focused on how you sounded you didn't get that far? I think you behaved well, by the way. I'm not like implying otherwise. I was just curious what your findings were. Hmm. Yeah, sometimes you get focused, but it doesn't bother me. I'm sure sometimes on PvP, I sound shorter than I actually feel, right? I'm just trying to move on to the next topic. Well, that's interesting. I go back and watch the VODs, but I watch it in mute to see what mistakes I made in PvP and to see what I could do differently. I never really thought about like, did I behave okay? Because generally I feel I do. I definitely just try to be positive and not toxic, so. Actually, that's more like my default. I just suppress anytime I get tilted. But I do that whether I'm streaming or not. I just don't see the point in holding on to bad feelings. You would think so, but a lot of people seem to hold on to them from what I've experienced. I've seen screenshots of Discords that like hate me because I've beaten them in trials or whatever, and then they specifically talk crap about me or like try to stream snipe me, right? Just because I've beaten them once or twice. To me, that's weird. The only time I really notice if somebody beats me is if it's like a lot, like he's like a top 500, and I'm just like, well, that's probably not going to be a win for this carry. Not so much like oh, I hate him. Like, no, he's great at the game. Why would I be mad? I just know that this is probably going to be a loss. Or if they've said something particularly nasty. I don't really care about much things, but like racial slurs, things like that, really, I find them abhorrent. So I remember that. I remember that type of stuff too. Yep. I've done that before too. One of my favorite jobs I ever had is I was a paraprofessional, so I taught theater to special needs kids. And there's not a more pure laugh than I think somebody with Down syndrome. I think a lot of people feel bad for them, but I think they're the happiest people on the planet. I would love to be as happy as they are. So I'm blocking it. Get wrecked. Scrub. This is my real life. It's close enough to real life friend. I've known him like almost 5 years, 4 years, something like that. But yeah, I usually just try to I usually just try to do that positive stuff too, just because yeah, my real life there are lots of struggles. So if I'm going through it, I'm sure there's other people too. I'm also really good at like compartmentalizing to the point that it eventually just explodes. That's the unhealthy part. I also get very annoyed with how people talk about OCD. Like they think that the C is for clean, not compulsive. Well, no, they'll be like, oh man, I just love to be really organized. I'm so OCD. I'm like, that's not OCD. OCD are like compulsive, irrational thoughts or things like you have to do. Otherwise, like you just can't focus. Like, I'll give like, I'm not gonna do too much because some people who don't understand some mental disorders, they get very uncomfortable. But like an example is I went over a speed bump too fast one time. And even though I knew I went too fast, my brain was convinced that I must have hit somebody, and I circled around that block like 8 or 9 times, looking and making sure I didn't hit somebody like laying in the road. That's OCD. Where you know that that's not true, but you have to keep looking and confirm. Can OCD also make you need to be organized? Or, I mean, there is. I appreciate the inclusion in that, but I mean, by definition, there is something wrong with it. But I understand what you mean. That's not very disorderous. I mean, it is a disorder, so. But it doesn't bother me that I have it. But some people do get uncomfortable by finding out the real stuff. But then I also just get annoyed with like, yeah, I just have to make sure I have 2 sugar packets in my coffee. I'm so OCD, and I'm like, now you can be OCD about that stuff. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of times when people do it, they just mean that they're specific. They like certain things, and there's a difference between liking things a certain way or irrationally needing it, otherwise your day grinds to a halt and your whole day is ruined. Yes, exactly. It's the irrationality of the classifies that as a disorder, said Landon on TikTok. Yeah, exactly. And the funny part about it is I'm also diagnosed with Asperger's, or as a lot of people mispronounce it, Asperger's. And that's very logical. So I'm aware that I'm being irrational, and there's nothing I can do about it. It's very fun. So there's like usually a constant struggle in my day-to-day. An internal struggle. But don't worry, it gave me intelligence, the doctor said, and a high IQ. But I'm like, well, that just means I can think about more things that can go wrong. Sometimes I would like to just be head empty. I feel like that would be such a relief. The only time I feel head empty, or it's not even head empty, it's if I take a like 5 milligrams of like a gummy, a THC gummy. So that's like nothing compared to people like actually get high or whatever. But my thoughts go from like 8 different thoughts, like a second to like 2, and it feels so much quieter. Landon, yeah, that makes sense. Definitely don't take it as like me doing a pity party. I am definitely also grateful because what I could have could be worse. I could not be aware of it. I could be nonverbal. There's so many things. So, and I know that's probably not what you were implying, but since I can't read tone, I just wanted to make sure I cover that base. Yeah, I agree. I think talking about these helps reduce stigma as well. I'm very open with it, and then there's also some people that like fake it and then they get very extreme. I think just normal. I've also found that if you're talking to a professional and they know you have disabilities, jokes about your mental health usually get really concerning. As in, they did an exit interview for me one time for a like a high stress job. And they asked the usual questions like, do you have like thoughts of self-harm? Do you like have voices in your head? You know, like the usual, like some people are so honest, they'll say yes. And I'd known this guy for a while, so I thought he would get that I was joking. But he said, you hear voices in your head. And I said, yeah, but the crazy thing is I don't know what they're saying. It's in a different language. And I waited for him to laugh, and then he looked down and started furiously scribbling on his notepad. I was like, no, 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 no. I was kidding. Please, please don't. Whatever you're writing, don't write. And he like looked at me and he was like, whew. Like he looked relieved. I'm like, I have no idea what he was writing, but it was very bad. Oh, thank you, Landon. Problem is I'm very sarcastic and I have to learn not to be witty in serious situations. Have a good stream. I liked chatting for a second. Of course. And thank you for the good wishes. The well wishes. That's what this is about. The chatting. Move Delta below. Did you enjoy that? Me too. What ages do you do basketball for? You said young. Like how coordinated? Are they like 4-year-olds and they're just like running around or? Yeah. So pre-puberty to like just new to it. Interesting. Oh wow. Is that a paid position or is that something you volunteer to do? Okay. Hey, what's up, partner? Well, I've been streaming. I'm on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube at the same time, and I have been streaming, I think, for 3 years now, maybe 4. Nice. Is this your main source of income? I would love this to be my main source of income, but it is not, unfortunately. It is a side hobby that I do passionately, and I would love to be able to do it full time. I like it a lot. The big part that I like it is I'm building a community and get to interact with the community, right? Like, that's the cool part, is I'm getting to be part of this really cool community. That I've built over the years, that's really positive, that likes to help people because I like to help people. I do trials carries normally, but during those carries I like to coach because I want you to be a better player after leaving me, so you hopefully get more success. To the point that some of the people I've been helping and talking to have been in my community for years. Astra is one of them, and before me, he couldn't. Obviously, it's not all me. I'm very proud of him. A lot of it is him. But before me, he would struggle to go flawless by himself. Now he's helping people go flawless. He can go flawless on his own. He's like a speed runner in PvE. Like, the dude's cracked. I think it's so cool what he does. I'm very proud of him. And the fact that even if I only impact like 8 people, like positively, if each of those people do 8 people and so on and so forth, I may not see my grasp or my effect personally, but I know that it's there, and that's good enough for me. What's your PC setup? I have just a pre-built Meta PC that I use for like games like League of Legends, Path of Exile 2. But as far as Destiny 2, I'm actually, unfortunately, a console player that uses a PC to run his OBS. For shooters, I'm a controller player. Hopefully that answered all your questions. Oh, I tried to block in time. I ate a life. I see. I'm not done asking questions, though. I'm genuinely curious about streams and in the come up. And I appreciate you. I think I'm starting to finally get some more traction now than I have in the past. Like right now, I usually have between 8 and 15 viewers on Twitch, where in the past it would be lucky to have 5. So that may not seem like a big number, because it's really not, but it is like double my usual audience, and that's just on one stream. So I'd go from like 15 total to sometimes 30 or 40 watching. So that's huge. The Discord in the last year, members have gone from 50 to 100. So that's doubled as well. So it slowly but surely, and it's starting to become exponential. TikTok helped too. That's my wife right there. She's watching on her PC and her phone to make sure she has a Twitch view and a TikTok view. I don't ask her to do that. She's just wonderful. I would say 4 things. I would say to be a successful streamer, 4 things. 1, I think a clear goal. My goal is so this is like my, I'll go ahead and save it so I don't lose it. But this is my PvE build. This is what I use to help people to do PvE. I do GM carries, things like that, right? But in PvP, I main this. As you can see, with 74,000 kills on Shires. I know, I think it's awesome too. I'm the #1 in trials with this gun. Use a glaive. I glade around. But I do my best to enable my team in PvP, and like this weekend we helped 2 people get their first ever flawless, so the 7-win streak. Oh, Khaleesi, how are you? But so that's 1, a clear goal. My goal is I want to help people, and I have loadouts meant for that. And then I choose playlists where I think people need the help most, so trials, and then harder end PvE content. Okay. Number 2, I think you need to be consistent with everything. Your message, what you want to do, your upload, your interaction with chat. That needs to all be consistent. I'm all about helping people. I'm not about trash talking. I'm not about being loud and vibrant, because it's not something I'm very good at. So I just got to go in what I'm good at. Number 3, I think you should need to either there's maybe some luck to it, but there's also, I think, finding a niche or finding what you're good at and playing to your strengths. And then number 4, this is going to sound like a cop-out, but I think if you follow those 3 with the consistency, I think 4, there's a little bit of luck of the discoverability, that one good video. Of course, Dante. And Astra, yeah, where do you need to go? Private match? Do you need any settings for that? I remember when you were 55 as Rocket. I changed my things. I know you. I know who you are, Rocket. If you would have came in and said "wee woo," I would have known. I've noticed that you changed your name to Khaleesi. Oh, Nessus and Cistern. Okay, I can take us there. Yeah, niche. Let me go to Nessus. Sorry, reading multiple chats. Cistern. Okay, right here. Woo-wee. There we go. But yeah, I think hopefully that answered your question well, partner. That's my. Oh, and then I think a 5th thing would be having a personality that either people find entertaining or endearing. I think if you're attractive, I think that also helps too. I think that would be foolish to not say. I think that does help. I'm not saying I am attractive, not saying that, but I'm saying, like, if you're a beautiful woman or a beautiful man, it definitely is easier because you'll have. Thank you, partner. Because you'd have people watching you that are also simps, and since you have extra people watching you, this discoverability is easier. Doesn't mean you'll have like a very like the most successful career, but it's being attractive can help you have like a middling career pretty easily, like middle of the pack. Let's go, Astra Sparrow flying. And either finding something that you're so passionate about and you surround yourself with people that are just as passionate about that niche, or just playing popular games. Destiny's not super popular, and the discoverability in it is trash, because most people, if they want something, there's already people who do it, right? If you're a newer creator. And I've had the opportunity to be friends with some creators that are, some you may know, some you may not know. Dauntless Light, Swamp Jugs, Awoken Queen, Dead Dream, Drewski, yes, the Drewski, the battler demon himself. Geist, the Bowman, Jingleheimer, and so I'm all happy about that. I also genuinely try to answer a question if somebody asks me a question. I read chat, and I think the connections you make with people are far more important than anything else. So I always try to make sure that I answer fully over the game. I think I might have some PvP clips if you want to see a couple. Since you're new to my PvP. I'm one of those hold W's type of players. And that we lost to that team I just showed you. The one where the 3-piece where I got the Astrocyte Warlock, but that was a 3.0 and 4.0 player. We lost to that team though, but it was a good play against really good players. Well, this will give you an idea. I usually do 10 to 12 carries a weekend just because I try to help people that are struggling a little bit more. So sometimes those take like an hour to 2 or 3. And I also don't do like 8-hour streams. So I usually only help like 2 or 3 people a day. But I'm happy with what I do. Comparison is the thief of joy. I compared myself to somebody like Jake, who I look up to. My contributions don't mean jack. But the people I help appreciate it, so it matters. Hey, you're really good, Si. Good clip. Thank you, thank you. And I didn't forget about the original res. These are all from doing carries, by the way. Oh, thank you for the follow. Oh, Astra, you're getting much better at PvP. I was just talking to the chat that there was a period where you were a carry, and then there was a period where you could hold your own, and then there's a period where you could go flawless easily on your own. And now I think you're getting to the point where you can start doing carries, and man, your growth has been just fucking awesome. I'm very proud of you, my guy. We need to run it sometime, Astra. Look at this. Boom. Boom. Look at that. Oh, this is a good team too. Oh, ooh, let me go back to where I camped underneath. Look at this. I'm gonna turn him into a diamond lance. Heavy-handed with the orb. Boom. Yeah, man, well deserved. I'd love to play with you sometime. First time I've seen you in my feed, and you're someone. I'm assuming you're saying to watch. I appreciate you, man. I don't say this lightly, but I am a top 1% behemoth in the game. That doesn't. But the difference between a top 1% and a top 500 and a top 500 to a top 200 to a top 100 to a top 10. There's levels to it. I'm not beating Defizzled, don't get me wrong. But I am beating like 98% of like teams I come across. Machino, thank you for the follow over on the Twitch. You're someone I'd watch. Oh, that makes more sense because you had the eye. I've been playing Destiny franchise since alpha of D1. If you just go on my YouTube, there's full gameplays of me using hand cannons, using Warlock, using Hunter. I've done carries in all the classes. I just love Behemoth the best. This is just, I was in amazement that both of them just, where are they looking? Oh yeah. Look at this Peacekeeper I got the other day. 27 resiliency, 26 intellect. 70 total. Necro, I think, is gonna be my main weapon. Are you playing M&K now, Astra? I noticed that you had some really nice tracking. You probably have been playing for a while, but you had some nice tracking in that clip that I said like Shire is on. Like you had some really nice tracking with Necro. That's a good weapon. I'm gonna be playing a lot next Shire's week if you want to run some. Then just great tracking, brother. And yeah, we could run some during Shire's week. I am probably gonna do a couple matches of Control before I jump off. You're welcome to join me, Astra, or if you're done, that's fine. But figured a partner could see some of this in movement. Okay, then I'll just do some Control. Oh, you just left. Let's go. Yeah, today I had just received some pretty bad news, partner, and I usually don't have somebody to help me do carries on Mondays. So I just didn't do carries today. Feeling a little bit better now because the interaction's been real positive today. But yeah, I've gotten some very troublesome news today. Right now we got 10 on Twitch. I don't know how much we got on TikTok. Got some on YouTube. Let's go, man. Thanks for everyone who's watching and supporting. And all the likes and comments and shares are appreciated too. Okay, we just need one more player. Right now I'm listening to Son of Man by Phil Collins on my Bluetooth. Huncho Jack. Bro, the kills in the Shire's Wrath is nuts. Thank you very much. I'm actually #1 in trials globally with this weapon. 30,000, about 30,000 of it is in trials. My one claim to fame. I love it. I often say Shay is Bay, as in Shire is Bay. Shay is Bay. But bear in mind, guys, this is 12,000 kills on Igneous. I have another hand cannon with high kills. I use hand cannons too. I do a lot of friendly scrims with not so friendly eco players they're nice overall, but just different vibes than me. And a lot of times SMGs are banned there, so I use hand cannons there. Yes, there's a guy named Terror who has more than 100,000. He has 200 like something thousand, and the guy, he has multiple accounts. When it was okay, he has. I'm not gonna say because like I don't want to say anything, but like he definitely has even more than that too because he uses Ace and other stuff. Terror is a beast, probably one of the best hand cannon players in the game. Terror is aptly named. And partner, thank you for the... Is it a dinosaur? I don't know what that is. It's like... I have to get so close to the screen, man. It's like a little tiny dino. Thank you for the tiny diny. Sorry, I'm kind of newer to the TikTok, so I don't really know what any of that is. Okay, thank you. Okay, you're new to it too, nice. I usually just use it for posting content. That guy's name is Luck. The lag on him is real. Ooh, I just got fusion for half health, so I want to make sure I peek this. Shield up. Throw a dust field. That way it kind of cuts off some of the area that would play. I'm gonna die here. 156. Well, thank you for sending me your first ever gift, man. That's awesome. Really hope that it's not like worth a lot and I'm over here like, thanks man, like he just like sent me like 200 bucks, but I don't know what a tiny diny is. If it is that much, whatever it is, I'm grateful. But I just hope that it was an appropriate reaction. I hit him. Oh man. Huncho Jack, thank you so much for the follow. If you guys are curious on how to do the movement tech I am doing with the glaive on TikTok, my top 10 videos, a tutorial. If you're on Twitch, type in !GLATE and it will give you a tutorial as well. I could just tell you, but some people are visual learners and I need the comments, likes, and views. So, I'll just be honest. Well, hopefully it's not too much, my friend. No, don't throw a grenade at me. That's rude. I'm crouching in a corner. I hit him. No! Nice fusion. I'm from America, Arizona. is the state. I'm from the desert. I'm a desert man. That's a smoke Astra. A little out of range. Okay, well, I'm gonna die. Oh my gosh. I'll trade with one. The big AZ. Nice, I'm from Texas, never been to Arizona. What part of Texas? I've been to most states, but I spent some time in San Antonio for basic. We just got shit on. Believe it. You guys may think that was a parrot in the background, but that is just the only way my wife can communicate. She does not actually speak. She's actually mentally unwell. Just moved to Dallas. I'm originally from a small border town called Zapata. Friend invite? I did poorly that match. I was talking to the chat most of the time. What you know about CT? I know about CTE. Talking about Connecticut? The state? Don't people call it? Is that the one that they call no? Is that New Hampshire? There's one of them they call like a highway, like to New Jersey or something like that. But I don't really know much about Connecticut, to be honest. What should I know about Connecticut? Okay, so that's the joke I've heard where like I've heard people like Connecticut, it's not even a real state. It's just a highway to New York. Okay. What should I know about it? I think I know is I think the capital is Hartford. I think that's about all I know. No, I don't want this song. Yeah, that's better. Largest indoor go-kart arena. Let's go. That guy knows you? I'm tired though. I'm stressful. Glad you're alive, man. I appreciate it. But I want to play Rumble, but I'm really confused. How nobody missed a shot. Nah, I was one shot away from killing him. That was so clean. Good shotgun by him, though. I feel you, Bane. I feel you. I'm glad that my presence just helps you feel better, man. That's so cool. Trying to get over to Astra, the Dawnblade demon himself. Oh, that hurt. Let's put a quick wall down and crouch to get our health back. Okay, I just do that when I am impatient. I'm like Thumper. I just want to get to it. 9 damage. Sick, sick. Sprite had a shotgun last time I came across him. He must have been out or just wasn't expecting me. Let's go. Been fun sight. I got a plane to catch currently, and last one flying back home for R&R. Oh wow. Well, I hope to see you around again, my friend. Everyone here is part of the pond. That is the community that I'm building. You're welcome to it, and welcome to the pond. Please have a safe flight, my friend. This is about to be a banger of a match, though. For sure, Sai. Like I said, I'd love to play with you sometime. You seem like a genuinely good dude. Of course, of course. We can definitely play some. Thursdays, I always play with communities, and then for trials, I just do free raffles, man. For both of you. Yeah, that'd be great. But I think this is about to be a banger of a match. Unfortunately, you have to leave right now. The last match was kind of piss poor. Been hitting some good... Oh my gosh, that should have been a kill. Yes, for sure. Partner just sent a carrot in a sock? A rose in a sock? Thank you for the rose sock. I bet you it smells great. The partner, I'll be watching you when I get a chance. Thank you very much, and thanks for liking the live. Have a safe trip. It's a long flight right there. Dang. Oh, nice. This Sprite guy has actually been pooping on me with his shotgun. But I'm also just flying at him like a dum-dum. Doobie-doobie-doo. Nice. I'm glad I hit the second shot. I'm dead if I don't. Let's go! That spray transfer! That was hot. The only time I'm attractive. That gets my britches britchin'. Then he kami ha's my britches britchin'. Who asked for that? I'm gonna fly into C with a super. I like to fly past people so they get concerned. No! Wasn't expecting the amplified helicopter move. Oh, what a shot. I got Sprite this time. Running at him like a dum-dum. Am I being chased? Or did we just avoid each other just unluckily? Oh, he's a snap skater. I didn't realize. This guy's a gamer. What if I just said no? No, what a... I didn't say no. I said shotgun me. What a gamer. Oh, cool. I got my own Dawn Blade to vanquish the other game. No, you is?
A gamer.
Oh, I see. I see. But I just jokingly told him you can't speak. No, I've been playing Warlock and doing really well. Snapscape and been getting great clips. Well, that's awesome. They are definitely going to be nerfing it though, because it is a bit wonky. They've been talking about it. This is Destiny 2. He tried to super me. I just said no. No, no super. Hey, Sai, GG. Oh, it's Sprite. I was just talking about you, saying that you're like. I was saying you're like cracked. Your movement was good. Your snap skate is good. Couldn't do much about your shotgun, but I was just flying at you like a dum dum. I was just having fun. I've been watching. Lol. Ah, did you recognize my name? Like, how'd you know to watch the stream? That's crazy if you knew who I was. But yeah, GG's. Wow, that's cool. That you've seen me in your feed or whatever. That movement, you're on TikTok, Solomon. You want to know how I do that movement? My top pinned video is a tutorial on TikTok. So you just go watch that. I'll tell you how to do it. Well, I'll remember you, man. Because you were very kind. And very cracked. Hard to get that combo. Yeah, you're most welcome, Solomon. And this is the SMG. I don't know if you saw it, Sprite. My pride and joy. Night Astra, thank you for playing. Sleep well and wake, my friend. But yes, Shay is Bay. And then I love this glaive. I cannot enhance this weapon, no, Solomon. This is from Witch Queen. This is just like right before the cutoff in enhanceable weapons. Otherwise, it would. I wouldn't have 74,000 kills on a gun and not enhance it. Unfortunately. I'm glad you know my favorite one. And I've only really been using glaive since this one. So January 6th. So I've only been using him a couple of months. I'm very excited to see where my progress will be in about a year. I think I'll be a demon with him. Right now I feel like a journeyman. It's not the first one, Brady. There were ones that, not trying to be like a I told you so or whatever, but the alacrity, there are pre-alacrity Shiras that have celerity instead of. No, because on D2, yeah, there was the celerity ones from season 13. And then a few seasons later, they came out with the alacrity ones. So this is I think the second batch of Shiras. It's old, but not like. I have an old Shiras. See, this is an old one. See how there's no origin trait, and it has a different icon. This is an old one. You would have a perk or celerity. I really wish both of these, neither of them were taken away. Yeah. Yeah. It was like, that was the first, actually, technically, celerity was the first, origin trait in a way, because only trials weapons could get celerity, right? And they would have that drastic changes on whether you're the last alive on your fire team or not. And then later on, they came out with origin traits. So, like, celerity was like the first perk, but it was like a test of origin traits. And then after that, origin traits came out. That's why alacrity rhymes with celerity, like it's supposed to be similar. You can't crit when you're when somebody's blocking with a glaive shield. So I know he has a sniper. Instead of trying to like move out of the way, right? I know he can't one-shot me, so I'll just block. He either has to know that information, wait for my shield to go away, or he takes the snipe, I live, and then I can glade away. But if I glade away and it's a cracked sniper, he might snipe me as I move away. That's why I was just sitting there looking at him. You can do the same thing against like a slug shoddy, as you can slide around the corner blocking, and they can't crit you. Or smell someone this way. Oh, I'm dead. I always try, but I also accept my death. Oh, I didn't pull it out fast enough. That guy sounds laggy. Right side zone. You see that shiver strike after I confirm the kill to go this way? So I can reposition. There's two. So I'm gonna immediately reposition, reload. Kind of push back with my teammate. I went for there's two there, but I went for the sniper since I can flinch him. Where if I don't shoot at him, I'm just gonna get sniped. I'm gonna die here. I play PC for games that aren't shooters, and then for shooters I play controller. So I'm playing on Xbox, and I have a computer that runs my OBS with a capture card. So I am playing on console. I'm a controller player. Okay, focus. Controller. But I can actually just... I have big hands. I can actually just make my controller disappear. I'm holding it. That's too many people. Let's put a dust field on the heavy so they have a hard time pulling it. I'm sure quite a few, but I'm playing on Xbox, not Steam. I do use Steam for my my PC games though, but for Destiny I'm a console player and I'm using my PC to run my OBS. OBS is my stream, that's my studio. That's what you're seeing right now, the scene. It runs my program instead of streaming directly from the console. Missile weapons spawn a diamond lance off one kill, like if you shiver strike then proc headstone? No. It would need 3 headstone would be just for the res denial. It wouldn't be for anything besides that. Just states and weapons in general can make diamond lances after 3 primary final blows in 1 life. If you were wanting, unless somebody was so low that, like, if you made an ice crystal from headstone, right? And then you shatter that crystal and they were so low that the shatter damage would finish them off, that would make a diamond lance. Does that make sense? Oh, that's so many people. I kept going just because I didn't want to get thunder crashed. I'll come back though. Oh yeah, yeah. Yo, Sai, Jolly is no more. What do you mean Jolly is no more? Thank you for the follow, Philip. Like, are you trying to tell me that Jolly died? Or you've changed your Bungie ID? Okay. I'm ready, Jolly. In a private talk. Okay. Do you want to just join my Discord and tell me while I'm playing? They won't be able to hear you. Otherwise, it might not be for a day or so. Oh, nice shots. You just shit on me. Ugh. But you could just join the Discord. I'm in it now. Hey, what's up? Unless I include the audio, they won't be able to hear you, so they can't hear you. Uh-huh. The TOSs. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Are you wanting that a secret that that's you? Are you wanting that a secret that the new one is you? Okay. Oh, from those type of people that I said aren't super good friends? Okay. Okay. I think the only person we have in common is Chime. Most of his friends actually we don't get along. Like I'm muting myself. Yeah, I'm just talking about something right now. Why I'll be unmuted here in a second.
control. Take those zones and hold them to your last breath. Zone C captured. Enemy claims Zone A. Zone advantage is yours. Zone A captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on.
Man, yeah, I appreciate you telling me that, and I appreciate you trusting me with that, and just know you're always welcome here, and welcome to... But when you get back into it, just don't be afraid, and what the best thing you can do is don't give reactions, and just block, move on. They can't make infinite accounts, but it's much easier for you to block an account than it is for them to make another one. Remember that. Good. Well, I would figure out how to get a capture card and maybe like a cheap laptop or something. Because what you can do is you can change your scene on OBS. So when you're when you're queuing, they don't know when you're queuing, and you just put the game back on once you're in the match. That's how I deal with stream snipers. They can't. They have to completely guess, right? They don't know if you're gonna queue right away or a minute from now. And I deal with them active. So if you ever see that "be right back" screen, that's because either I had to go to the bathroom or there's stream snipers, and I don't say anything because they want the attention. So if I know that they're stream sniping, it's better to just not give them a reaction, make it impossible for them, and just move on. Because then I'm not a fun person to stream snipe. The one that you want to stream are the people who are like, oh, these fucking stream snipers ruining my... Like, they want that. Because they're pathetic. I can send you some videos, like links of stuff that I've done that I've learned over the years, and you'll probably be able to set it up if you're kind of tech savvy in like a week. Yep, I use OBS and a capture card, so it goes from my computer to my Xbox to my monitor. So the capture card captures what's on my console and plays it into the PC. So my PC is what runs my stream, but I play on console. So my setup has a keyboard, a mouse that I use for the OBS, and then I have the controller and Xbox for the actual game. I even have a ring light on me. No, there are apps that you can download. Well, I mean, I am subbed to a music platform, but the music that you hear is actually, if you come by regularly, is actually the same 3 hours on a loop of just copyright music.
Copyright free.
Yep.
Copyright free.
How much?
Copyright free.
Copyright free music, by the way.
Not copyright.
My wife's like, not copyright music, copyright free.
Copyright would be bad.
So it's all copyright free. But you can also there's tracks on OBS, so you can make it so you could play the music you like to listen to. But when the VOD gets uploaded onto Twitch, that music track doesn't get uploaded. So you can also listen to your own music if you want. Most people use Spotify. Because Spotify has apps that you can actually plug into your stream with OBS. And then people can like request songs and it'll play it. I personally like to listen to my music, and I don't want people to choose my music. What you guys listen to actually isn't what I listen to. I wear a Bluetooth headphone underneath my headphones. I'm often listening to heavy metal or rap. Nope. For some people, but not for me. I've done it for years. Right now I'm doing audio and I'm doing and I'm listening to music and talking to you. Well,
Zone A lost. You're defeated. Fight again. Persistence is key. You've got to hold those zones. Maybe next time, Guardian.
So yeah, I've gotten to send it multiple seasons with the glaive. Yeah. Uh huh. Oh, you did? Yeah. Was it tough? Mm-hmm. Man.
Move in and take those zones. They are your life.
Yeah, the glaive is very inconsistent. That's why I say, like, it has a learning curve to it. I do make it look easier than it is. Yeah, you can't do a charged melee for sure. Yeah, that's why you see those things where I'm swapping back and forth. Like, it's a lot of practice. Yeah.
Zone B lost. Enemy has advanced.
I have multiple techs, yeah. I'm one of the few people that does this playstyle. It's one of the few things in the game that's probably just like what I'm known for and what it is. It's kind of cool. No, probably not. Oh, I could, but they hate me. Yeah. They use. Yeah, no worries. Sleep well awake, my friend. Thanks for letting me know. Okay. Talk to you later. Oh, I wasn't expecting the heavy. What's up, Primo? How are you doing? Have a little bit longer in the stream, guys, because it is 11:30. 98. Probably should be somebody looking at this jump up, right? I got a kill. I'm gonna place a wall. Fly around. Go back. If I hit that glaive, that would have been such a nice kill, right? Oh! Literally cannot see him with the new, like, with, like, the how bright that light is over there. My final blow! I was definitely stolen. Okay. There's like one or two people in front of me. I feel like if I slide this, I die. No, the freaking decoy. My cat's in the room and he has to sniff every little thing before he gets out. That's so funny. Ooh, that could have been scary. Somebody run up behind me. I have kill clip for him. He just kind of just walked at me. Very interesting. Very Jay Stewart of him. Oh, that was cool. I slowed him. Teammate should get him. What's he doing? That Jay Stewart guy just very much likes Jay Stewarting at me. I remember this Diamond Lance. I waited for the cooldown, so if I kill somebody with this, I can actually make a Diamond Lance with it. No! What a dick. Trace rifle meta coming soon. Trace rifles are actually pretty good if you can get behind them. I like running them with like a sidearm. I wonder if they'll ever make like a primary glaive. Ooh, because then I could run like a fun special weapons with it. Okay. That was rude. El Chorizo, let's go. No, dang it. I thought I got the wall up in time. Wave Splitter's insane, and I like the Ruinous Effigy too. Getting that ball is pretty fun. Another a weapon that I never really got into that I think would be really good for my playstyle is it's Cryosthesia, the freeze sidearm with a glaive. Just because I could make diamond lances from the sidearm. Because they freeze. I missed the first shot even though I was pointing right at him. That sucks. I was friends with, before he got banned, Manstrel, who has the most Cryosthesia kills. So. No, don't shotgun me. Let me stab you all. That would have been great. Thank you for liking the live, Jolly. I appreciate it. I'm gonna die from behind. I think it's funny when people want to emote on me. Yeah, I'm not looking to play Trials. I'm not in the right headspace to play anything legitimate. That's why I was doing PvE earlier. I like 3-stack the best too. All those clips I showed earlier were in 3-stack Trials carries PC. Like, this is a pretty funny clip. I think you've probably seen this on TikTok. Let me show this one. This is against a really good team. Merkex Desire, and the last guy is going to be Slayer. Most people know those names. And that's a 1v3 on like a crazy team. A team that would usually shit on me. Like if we fought 10 times, they win 9. Look at that game. Look at all the look. We should have been mercied in that game. Because everyone on my team went barely positive, but it's probably negative because there's assists, right? But I had 32 with a 2.4. No wonder they were all mad at me. They should have mercied the game, but because I was there, they actually had to play to score. After the whiff of the super. I know. It's okay though. I don't really care about getting bagged. It doesn't actually do anything, you know? Just like being offended, you don't wake up the next day with leprosy. Give me a sword. What? Thank you. Valiant Charge surrounded. What are we doing? Yeah, exactly, Jolly. Make sure it's done right. Nice and slow. Give it a rhythm. All these like quick pump jumps, man. Oh, I should have stopped collecting these since I'm at max level, yeah. So I can get some free experience for next season. Radiant Cliffs. Radiant Cliffs C. I'm gonna try to get some special and hopefully I get spawned on the right side so I can be a troll. That's what it feels like sometimes. Oh, this map. Never mind. I thought it was a different map. Only have like 3 maps with the word cliffs in it. Find a new geometric shape, bungo. That's right, they just got roasted. They'll never recover from finding a new geometric shape. A new geographic landscape, if you will. I was gonna do a drive-by, but dang it. Hee. Dang it. Oh no, not the bags already, right off the bat? It's been 1 death. Was it the same team? Is that why? Like they're still mad? Oh, I hit teammate. Was what slow? I'm sorry, Jolly. I guess. Oh, I think I've lost track of what the conversation was. Is that guy Girls 336 running Stronghold? Oh, No, they were not. He is running strongholds with no sword. Okay. I made a rookie mistake. There was two people, right? And I shot the person not looking at me. I always shoot the person looking at you. Shoot the immediate threat, not the free kill. You'll live to be able to kill both. 95. I don't care. I'll take that. Killing him out of, I heard his rift. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I think that's way more fun, flying at him, getting that kill, and dying. But killing him out of his rift, oof, that to me is hilarious. Did that not hit? See, that's what I'm talking about. That's glaive right there. They need to fix them, and if they do, I'm gonna be a menace. I don't miss, my glaive misses. Oh, I would have found you. He's in Viz somewhere. Almost got him, one shot. Dang. Chili Tickle, get him. Yeah. Get, or we'll get Chili Tickle. Let's go. He's in an what? There we go. I was like, he'll die to that because he touched my wall. So he won't be able to get out. Wall made him absolute. Does be able to finish him off. There's no way. There's no way. Someone else shoot him. No way. You could have punched him. You could have shot him. What are we doing? Is he still alive? I just 360'd that. That's so disrespectful. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. That I purposely just 360'd that dude. Nice shotgun, nice shotgun. Let's go. Oh no! Tickle Fingers is out. Just run. Tickle Fingers is out to play. Dang it. The uppercut killed me and my wall. It's time for all the supers. Decided not to go for it. I heard the guy scream on the right, so I knew he was going to be low enough for a glaive final blow, and then just trusted myself to flick and get the other guy. $54, what a waste of my shot, but They're coming. And to the right soon. There's that Jay Stewart again. No! More supers! You gotta stop with the supers, I tell you what. As a Spectral Blaze Fox. No! Not lightning surge. GG's. I gotta go to the apartment real fast. I'll just go to orbit and back out and go to the apartment, and then we'll go. We'll only play one more Crucible match after that. Well, first of all, let's. Oh, Sorrow! Sorrow! I didn't even see that you had side docs had a TikTok for me. What's up? Oh, the background noise is kind of bad right now. Oh, they're bad. That was a video, not me. Lol. Oh, Golden Isle? Surplus, I have the storm. It's not awful. I don't really need that. Okay. We'll go ahead and go back in. Nope. Out of habit. So one more match. Should finish this ritual power too.
Hold them to your last breath. Captured Zone A. Enemy claim Zone C.
Well, I got one of them. That one kill got me 10%, so I just need 10 kills. Wonder if I'll do it. No, why would you come out and shotgun me? I'm trying to kill your friend.
Zone C captured. That's a power play. You took them. Now hold them.
Hee hee hee. Oh, I almost lost that. Would have been embarrassing, especially because I had the first 3 kills. Or 3 shots. Imagine I got that wall off. No, I could have killed both. Dang it. That would have been hilarious. Whew. The quick thinking of going back to the glade for the extra damage. I'm gonna freeze somebody and make a diamond lance. No! The shot whiffed. Good job on that guy just shutting me down. He stopped a diamond lance right there. I'm both for 150, so teammate might kill both. Oh, never mind. He just ran into a trip mine. He could have taken a second to shoot that. Yo, Hatch, what's up? Only playing one more anyways. Oh, I would have killed that guy in the lift. You're up for work? Okay, okay. One more. And you are a diamond lance. Oh, and I messed up because of the stairs. I needed to point further up and go for a direct hit. If there were no stairs, that would have hit. Change the elevation got me good. And the shot doesn't register. Let's go. Oh. That guy was hitting some good shots. All rift there. I'd put a little more effort than I'd like to put in this late. No. I knew he was behind me. I was gonna go turn around. Hit him for 122. Nice, thank you so much. Oh, I was looking at the kill feed to see what my teammate's name was because I was going to say thank you to him personally. You can't run through the dust field. Nice shot with Fortissimo. I was just waiting. I was hoping I could just throw him off. What I should have done is done a second slide across. So I hit him the glaive and then slide back. But that way he couldn't see my head. That's rude. Ah, come on. Definitely a very stacked team in their favor. Oh, and he healed just enough for the glaive combo to not work. Oh, I thought I had enough time. It was a very unfortunate last match, but that's okay. You're a diamond lance, buddy. No, I'm gonna die to the guy on the right. %. I need one more kill. Nice. I'm supposed to get the sword though? It chose the sword. That's so weird. Why would it give me that? Does the Tomb of Want not always drop the sword? That's 2 supers I've shut down. 3 supers I shut down. You guys want to do it again? That was pretty good. That was a good super. I don't know why they kept popping in front of me. Sometimes you just gotta accept the death. You're not gonna be able to make it out, right? Super next life. Especially in 6s, it doesn't matter. See how he died to the grenade? Because good players will ego that. I knew he was going to ego that. Tether's bad. Once again, Tether is bad. I hit him with the glaive. I misread the radar. I thought he was in front of me. The first shot was definitely a miss. The second shot was just a no-ridge. Thought I had teammates there, otherwise I would have died for basically no reason. Shot from the side. Why am I getting things that aren't the sword? Probably don't know how the Tomb of Want works. I need to watch a video. Well, it's best of my team, but we got walked that match. Thank you for everyone. I'm going to be ending the stream here. I'll see you guys all Thursday. I'll probably do a full video, a couple full YouTube videos tomorrow, but you guys won't see me till Thursday. It was a fun weekend of trials, it was a fun weekend of carries, it was a fun weekend of doing some PvE. So glad everyone just showed up and interacted. I'm really honored that you guys are coming here, and I hope to keep seeing you guys come back. Thank you for everyone who watched. Thank you for everyone who will watch. And quack quack, mother duckers. Peace.